Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are managing projects with scattered spreadsheets, it's easy to lose track of quotations, invoices, supplier payments, and overall profit. In this video, I will show you how to bring your entire project's workflow into one simple spreadsheet using Project Operations Tracker. By the end of this tutorial, you will know how to manage clients and vendors, track quotations, monitor income and expenses, and analyze the profitability of every project from start to finish. This tracker is designed for project-based businesses such as contractors, engineering companies, consultants, service providers, interior designers, and other small businesses that manage multiple projects. Before we explore the tracker, let me first explain how a typical project-based business works. Everything begins with a client enquiry. When a client requests your services, you prepare and send a quotation. Once the quotation is accepted, you create a new project. During the project, you will issue invoices to your client to collect payments while also creating purchase orders to suppliers for materials or services required. As the project progresses, you will need to monitor customers' payments, track suppliers' deliveries, and record payments made to your vendors. Finally, after the project is completed, you will want to analyze whether the project made a profit or a loss. Throughout this tutorial, I will use a renovation business as an example to demonstrate how everything works. Before recording any data, let's configure the tracker. Start by opening the Setup tab. First, create your client categories. For example, you might classify your customers as residential or commercial. Next, define your lead sources. This helps you track where your inquiries come from, such as Google search, Facebook, Instagram, referrals, or other marketing channels. Finally, customize your expense categories. These categories will be used later to classify project expenses and generate useful reports. Once these settings are completed, you are ready to start using the tracker. Let's move to the client list. Since every project begins with a client enquiry, this is usually the first place you will record information. Simply enter the client's company name, choose the client category and lead source from the drop-down list, then enter the relationship start date, contact person's name, email address, phone number, and address. As your client's database grows, finding a specific client becomes much easier using the client finder. Simply select a client from the drop-down list and the tracker automatically highlights the corresponding row. On the right-hand side, you will find the invoice summary, which displays the total invoices issued, total amount received, and any outstanding balance for that client. This allows you to quickly identify clients with unpaid invoices. Next is the vendor list. Here you will record information for all your suppliers. Enter the vendor's company name, relationship start date, contact persons, email, phone number, and address. Just like the client list, you can quickly locate a supplier using the vendor finder. The vendor summary on the right provides useful purchasing information, including the total number of purchase orders, total order placed, deliveries received, total purchase value, payment made, and any outstanding balance. Whenever you issue a quotation to a client, record it in the quotation tracker. Enter the quotation number, quotation date, client name, quotation expiry date, and quotation amount. Then choose the quotation status such as pending, accepted, rejected, or expired. Each status is color-coded, making it easy to monitor the progress of your quotation at a glance. Once a quotation has been accepted, it's time to create a new project. Open the project list and create a unique project ID. Then enter the project name, select the client, specify the project start date, target completion date, actual completion date, project manager, and project status. You can choose from planning, in progress, on hold, or completed. Keep the project status updated, helps you monitor project progress and avoid missing important deadlines. Next, link the project to its quotation by selecting the quotation number from the drop-down list, then enter the project budget. Once you begin recording project's income and expenses, this will automatically calculate the quotation's amount, actual project's cost, invoice total, payment received, overall profit, and profit margin. Next, let's look at the Income Tracker. This is where you will record invoices issued to your clients. Enter the invoice date, project IDs, invoice number, client name, invoice amount, and payment due date. Whenever a payment is received, simply enter the payment date and amount paid. The tracker automatically calculates the remaining balance and updates the payment status as unpaid, partially paid, fully paid, or overpaid. You can also add remarks whenever necessary. Now let's move on to the expense tracker. Use this trick to record all project-related expenses. Enter the expense date, project ID, item purchase, item description if required, expense category, quantity, unit price, total tax, and total discount. The tracker automatically calculates both the subtotal and the final total amount. If the purchase involves a purchase order, simply enter the vendor name, PO number, and expected delivery date. Once the item arrives, record the delivery date, supplier invoice number, and invoice due date. After payment is made, enter the amount paid. The tracker automatically calculates the outstanding balance and updates the payment status as unpaid, partially paid, fully paid, or overpaid. You can also include additional notes in the remarks columns whenever needed. Now let's take a look at the project dashboard where everything comes together. Simply select a project ID from the drop-down list. At the top of the dashboard, you will immediately see important financial indicators such as contract value, actual cost, profit margin, outstanding client invoices, and outstanding purchase orders. The project information section displays the project name, client name, project status, remaining days until completion, or the project duration if the project has already been completed. The financial summary compares your contract values, project budget, actual cost, invoice amount, payment received, outstanding receivable, and net cash position. The purchase order summary shows your total orders, delivered orders, purchase value, supplier payments, and outstanding balances. If the number of delivered orders is lower than the total order placed, you will immediately know there are pending deliveries. Several charts provide a quick visual overview of the project performance. The income summary compares the contract value, invoices issued, and payments received. The budget versus actual cost chart helps you monitor whether your project is staying within budget. The expense breakdown chart shows how your costs are distributed across different expense categories. Finally, the expense by date chart allows you to monitor spending throughout the project timeline. At the bottom of the dashboard, you will find the income history and expense history tables, where every transaction related to the selected project is displayed automatically. This makes it easy to review project's activities or follow up on an outstanding invoices and suppliers payment. The item search tab helps you analyze your purchasing history. Simply search for an item name to view previous purchases, including pricing information. This is especially useful when preparing quotation or estimating costs for future projects, as you can quickly reference to what you have paid in the past. And there's a complete walkthrough of the project's operations tracker. If your business manages quotations, purchase orders, invoices, project costs, and multiple ongoing projects, this tracker can help you keep everything organized in one place while giving you a clear picture of your project's financial performance. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to learn more about this tracker, you will find the link in the description and a pinned comment below. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future spreadsheet tutorials. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.